Are we about to move into a skin meta? Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and yes, I have seen the comments on Reddit going, I bet Sty's going to make a video going, oh, are we going to get skin meta? And then producing guide videos on that. No, I will not be making guides on what skins you will be wearing in any given game. However, it is an interesting discussion to have because now you can select whatever skin you want as you load into the game. Previously, I don't know, let's take Zen for example. This, in my opinion, is the best Zen skin. It is... If it was legal to marry, maybe it is legal to marry digital stuff, I would marry this. I mean, it looks nasty and horrible, but it is just such a well-made skin. It is mental. This is awesome. This is my Zen skin. This is what I use when I play Zen. I should probably actually get the golden balls as well for Zen. Maybe. We'll think about that. Anyway, this is the skin I'd use. Now, does this skin give me an advantage on certain maps? Well, maybe. Zen's a little bit darker. You could kind of hide in the corner. But you know what's interesting about Zen? I want to show you these skins. Not that one. This one. Look at this thing on top of his head, this massive feather. This makes Zen easier to see from, well, behind cover or from a distance. He's got a massive feather on his head. This is also the same. So these skins, in theory, are not as optimal as any other Zen skin, which doesn't have anything on his head. Now, that might sound ridiculous, but that is, well, that's a skin meta. But you could also argue, well, just don't pick these two skins anyway, and you would be fine. True. But what about blending into certain areas on the map? Well, let's take a look at some other skins. Let's take a look at Doomfist. Now, this skin for Doomfist is the skin I've currently been using on this account. It's the avatar skin. It's bright red. Now, red is the color of the enemy. So if you're running around in a red skin, that makes you way easier to identify because usually you have a red outline, right? So you don't really want a red skin, do you? So, I mean, again, you could like, let's go for this skin. You could apply the same theory as I just gave for the last skin, where this doesn't really matter. Now we can change skins because you would just never select avatar anyway because you would always appear red to the enemy, even though I've been using avatar, so I'm a bit silly. So let's go a little bit deeper, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at some other skins which might give you advantages on certain maps. Let's say you've loaded into Volskaya Industries. This is your May skin. You're green. Volskaya is a map of snow. So you swap to classic. You see where I'm going with this? So, and in fact, actually, the McCree as well. I'll show you McCree because McCree's got a white skin. So let's go McCree. Currently, I've got the new McCree sort of skin equipped. Let's go for... What is it called? I can't remember. It's not on the range. There is a white McCree skin. I do know this somewhere. It's called White Hat. Okay, so White Hat. We're loading into Volskaya Industries. I'm going to pick this McCree skin. You see where I'm going with this? I think this is legitimately a thing. What about Reinhardt? All right, let's say we're loading into King's Row, and I've got the glorious Crusader skin. It's a beautiful skin. It's phenomenal. But King's Row is a dark map. This is a relatively light skin. So you could argue you would stand out a little bit more. Why don't I get this skin? Not that skin. Although that skin would be great if there was, like, I wanted to hide in a bush, which again I could use, right? Actually, you could use it on Iconvolt, right? You could, like, hide in a bush. I don't know. That's not the skin I wanted. This is the skin I wanted. Black Heart. This is black. This is dark coloured. This would, in theory, hide you a little bit better than a ridiculously bright Crusader skin, right? Okay, yeah, it's got a bit of red inside it, but it's a darker skin. You see where I'm going with this? It might sound, like I said at the start of the video, a bit facetious, but this is honestly going to give you a bit of an advantage. And I just noticed the chat, but this is what you do with these people, ladies and gentlemen. You go and you go, report, and then you pick, that's abusive chat to me. You continue, and then I'm not going to fill this in because, well, we can see what it is, and off it goes, ladies and gentlemen, because that is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. But you see where I'm going with the skin meta? Like, I'm not saying this is going to give you a major advantage, because let's be real, it's not going to give you a major advantage. Being able to change your skins at the start of a game is a nice little thing, and I think it's just a cool thing, you know, and that's fine. But there are little bits of advantages you can get, and in fact, you can say, like, in fact, there was a thing Seagull did recently with Junkrat, where you can use sprays to your advantage. Now, we used to do this when we used to play Counter-Strike years ago, or I used to do it. And because you could have custom sprays, like you could load your own spray in, and you could, like, have your spray as, like, one of the counter-terrorists and load it and spray it on the wall just to sort of make people fire at it so you know where they are. But look, Junkrat, for example, you could look at his... he's got a trap spray. Where is the trap spray? There it is. I think there's a better one than that. Maybe not, but anyway, you could use the trap spray it on the floor. People might see that and think, oh, it's the trap. I mean, okay, it doesn't look like the trap, does it? But it might be enough just to mess them up. And that's kind of the thing with the skins, right? I'm not saying these, like, being able to change your skin is going to make a huge difference, but it is cool. If you guys can think of any fancy ways of winning in the skin meta, then do let me know in the comments below. I mean, my simple examples of like snow maps using white skins, yeah, that's fine. Maybe you could say like on Gibraltar, you could use certain skins in certain areas of the map. I don't know at the moment if you can change your skin throughout the game. I doubt that. I think it's just at the start, just on Hero Select. You won't be able to do it when you die and just respawn as a different skin. If you can, I'll be very surprised. Of course, I am recording this video before all of this went live because I am somewhere over the Atlantic now on my way to the Blizzard Arena, which, by the way, guys, if you are going to watch the Overwatch League playoffs, then do come and say hello if you see me. I will have all of my wonderful British gear on, my awesome British top hat. All right, guys, I'm Stylosa. This is Unitlost. If you enjoyed the video, like the video. You can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.